Good morning, everyone. All right, can everyone hear me in the back, or is it got to be louder? Good? All right. Once again, good morning, everyone. So, does anyone know what week it is? Is it Fire Prevention Week? Is it Fire Prevention Week? Is it Fire Prevention Week? So I'm Firefighter Brandon, this is Firefighter Kyle, and this is Firefighter Kale. We are with the Utica Fire Department, and we're here to teach you a little bit about fire safety today. What do you think? We got to use our listen ears for a little bit, and then I brought some friends with me, the puppets. My friend Firefighter Kale is going to show you what a fireman looks like dressed up. And I brought Sparky. That's all I get for Sparky? Are you guys still sleeping on me? All right. So we're going to turn our listening ears on real quick. And I'm going to teach you a little bit of fire safety. What do you guys think? So this year's saying is to teach you guys about lithium batteries. So for lithium batteries, there's not much to know about cough. So lithium batteries is if you see one of your parents go to throw out the batteries, you should ask them, is that a lithium battery or is that a regular battery? And you want to know why? Because lithium batteries have this little piece of metal in it, and if it's not stored correctly, could eventually spontaneously ignite. It could start a fire. So by disposing of the lithium batteries the correct way, we won't have any spontaneous fires. Now that I talked a little bit about lithium batteries, you guys want to learn about fire prevention? All right. So have we done any fire drills this year in school? All right, I'm going to try and guess. I'm going to go 3. Have we done 3? Have we done 4? We've done 4? Wow, what about 5? We've done 5? What about 6? Wow, I'm going to skip 7 and go to 8. Have we done 8? 8, yes, no? 7? It was 8? Well, that's some good work right there, everyone. So did we learn anything in those 7 or 8 drills we did? So when the bell goes off, do we form a line? And then once we form a line, who do we listen to? Should we listen to teachers before we form a line? Yes. And then we go outside. Do you guys have a meeting spot outside, everyone? And then once we get out to that meeting spot, do we run around and play and have fun? Do we stand in line and listen to our teacher? All right. So I got one thing to ask you guys. Do you think when you go home tonight, we could practice a fire drill at home? Did you know you could do a fire drill at home? It's the same way at home as it is at school. Got to have a plan. You got to know how to get out and where to meet your parents when you get out. So if we hear, well, hang on, let's back up. What does the school alarm sound like? The fire alarm sound like? Is it or is it woo, woo? All right, what's a smoke alarm sound like? Beep, 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 beep. So if we're at home, everyone listening, if we're at home and we hear that smoke alarm go off, what's the first thing we do? I heard it, go outside. And once we get outside, do we have a meeting spot outside? And once we get outside, we realize we forgot our toys. Do we go back in? So once we get outside, Once we get outside, All right, one more time. Once we get outside, we stay outside. And then once our parents meet up with us, what should we tell our parents? I heard it. To call 911. Does everyone know how to call 911 here? What's the number to call 911? Oh, you're all too smart for me. I can't trick you. So what if we're at home and we hear the smoke alarm go off and we're on the first floor and there's smoke in the hall? Should we walk through the smoke? Should we crawl through the smoke? Yes, we don't want to walk through it. We want to crawl. We don't want to breathe any of that nasty stuff in. So what if we're at home and we're sleeping and we hear the smoke alarm and we go over to our door? Should we open the door? Well, we can, but there's something we got to do first. Should we feel the door? So we're going to feel that door with the back of our hand, because the back of our hand's a little more sensitive and you'll be able to feel that heat a little easier. And then we can kind of tap the handle a little bit. And if it's hot, should we open it? Well, then should we try and get out our window if we're on the first floor? All right. So what if we wake up to our smoke alarm going off and our door's open and we see smoke in our room? What's the first thing we should do? Well, the first thing we should do is close our bedroom door. You want to know why? Because by closing our bedroom door, that door is going to help protect you from the smoke and the fire. And then we're going to go out the window. But what if there's a screen in our window? What should we do about the screen if we can't get through it? You know what you should do? Find something you can pick up in your room that's nice and hard and throw it through that screen. You know why? Because that's going to break the screen, and then we can go through the screen. And then once we get outside, we go where? Our meeting spot. And then once we get outside, we stay outside. Good. So what if we sleep on the second floor and we hear the smoke alarm? What's the first thing we should do if our door's open? Close the door. So what's the first thing we should do is to close the door. And then we should go to our window. Open our window. You think we should go out the window if we're on the second floor? No. You want to know something cool you could do? You could take some of your toys and drop them outside your window. Because if my friend Firefighter Kyle comes walking up and sees toys outside the window, what do you think's going on?
We're going to know you're up there.
And then we're going to look up and see
that you're there and we could come grab you.
Some smiling faces. What do you think? That's cool. So, are we allowed to cook here? Is anyone allowed to use the stove at home? No. Why can't we use the stove at home? Because you could get hurt? So I don't want to see anyone get hurt or get a boo-boo, so we don't touch the stove at home, right? It's not a toy. So for the younger kids, if we're at home and we hear the smoke alarm go off, you know what you should do first? First thing I want you to do is to yell for mom or dad, okay? Because I don't want you running outside and running around the yard and getting hurt. So for the younger kids, what do we do when the smoke alarm goes off first? We call for mom or dad? All right. So I have my friend Firefighter Kale here with me today. Would you guys like to help me dress him? Woo! All right. What's the first thing we should have Firefighter Kale put on? Should we have Firefighter Kale put on his pants? What's his pants going to protect? Is his pants going to help protect his legs? All right. So what do we think Firefighter Cal's going to put on next, Mr. Caswell?
I don't know. I think he needs his helmet.
So we're going to put his helmet on first, everyone? Are you guys awake? What's next, his helmet or his hood? Hood. All right. And what do we think his hood's going to protect? His head. I heard it. All right. What do we think we're going to put on next, everyone? Should he put on his coat? All right, and what's his coat protect? His body? So what do we think the next thing we're gonna put on?
His helmet. His helmet.
His helmet? Should we put a helmet on him now? No. Do we all wear backpacks here? Well, we got a pretty cool backpack right here. And if you look at our backpack, you're going to see a blue bottle. That bottle is going to hold oxygen that can help us breathe when we go into a fire. Did you know our turnout gear can withstand heat up to 1,400 degrees? Is that kind of hot? That's like molten lava. All right, and what's next, Kale? Oh, we're putting a mask on. Has anyone got a mask for Halloween this year? All right. So do we think Firefighter Kale looks a little different? Do we think he might sound a little different with a mask on? Do you think Firefighter Kale's still our friend? All right, now we're going to put our helmet on. Right, Firefighter Kale? What's last?
Our gloves.
Our gloves. Who wants to give Firefighter Kale a high five? All right, he's going to come around. Everyone give him a high five. Listen to him when he talks, because he's going to sound a little different. But don't be afraid, because he's still our friend. Okay, everyone? Firefighter Kale? Can we all say thank you to Firefighter Kale? All right. Who's ready for my friends, the puppets? You gotta do one thing for me, though. You gotta use your listening ears and listen to what they say about fire prevention and fire safety. Can we do that, everyone? All right. Are you ready? All right, here we go.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well today. Have you ever heard the phrase, where there's smoke, there's fire? Well, it's true, and what's more important, smoke can hurt you just as badly as fire can. No, it can't burn you, but it can make it very hard to breathe. That's why it's so important for you to stay very low if ever you are in a building that's on fire. You see, smoke always goes up and leaves a little crawl space near the floor. If you stay down, you can crawl out safely. I have a few friends with me today to help me explain about crawling low in smoke. I want you to pay close attention so you'll know just what to do, okay? Okay, bye now.
Nope, I don't smell any smoke around here. I guess it must be safe. Hi, kids. Don't worry, you don't have to think about having to crawl low in smoke right now. There's no smoke here. My super sniffer says it's all clear. But I hope each of you knows how important it is to crawl under smoke. It could help save your life someday. If you're inside and you see some smoke, stay down, crawl out. Your life's in danger and that's no joke. Stay down, crawl out. Even if you don't see a single flame, breathing lots of smoke hurts you just the same. You must take care 'cause it's not a game. Stay down, crawl out. It's real important to get down low. Stay down, crawl out. 'Cause that's one place where the smoke can't go. Stay down, crawl out. Crawling low in smoke keeps you feeling great. If you stand or climb, you could suffocate. When you're in smoke, never hesitate. Stay down, crawl out. Remember this when you're in a fire. Stay down, crawl out. If there is smoke and it's getting higher, stay down, crawl out. Crawling low in smoke keeps you feeling great. If you stand or climb, you could suffocate. When you're in smoke, never hesitate. Stay down, crawl out. Even if you don't see a single flame, breathing lots of smoke hurts you just the same. You must take care 'cause it's not a game. Stay down, crawl out. Stay down, crawl out. Stay down, crawl out. I know you'll all remember to crawl low if you ever get caught in smoke. Well, I'd better be on my way. I'm in charge of smelling today. I mean, sniffing for smoke. Bye now.
All right, that's great, everybody. Thanks for participating. Oh, hi, kids. We were just having a little fire drill back here. You never know when a fire might happen, so we like to be prepared just in case. A fire drill helps us practice what to do in case of a real emergency. Today, my friends are going to be telling you about how you can plan an escape route from your room or house or even your classroom and then how to have fire drills to see if your plan works. You listen closely now, and I'll see you around. So long!
All right. Hey, is everybody ready? We're gonna talk about fire drills. You know what I mean. Practicing for a real emergency. It's important to know just what to do and where to go in case of a fire. That's why we have fire drills. Okay, here we go. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Okay! Remember, you need to practice so you know what to do. Whenever you hear the sound of the fire alarm, you better know your plan and see it through. Alright! Be thinking you gotta use the brains inside your head. You better make your escape just as calm as you can, cause if you don't, you sure can end up dead. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Alright, everybody know the procedure? You have to plan which exit to use in case of fire. Don't forget to discuss where to meet after you get out. That way you can make sure everybody got out okay. When you hear the alarm, don't panic. Keep calm and move quickly and quietly to the exit. Yeah, let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Woo! Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Let's have a fire drill. We gotta have a plan to survive. Let's have a fire drill. It's gonna help us all stay alive. Hey, that was great. I hope you'll all realize just how important it is to have plans for escape and drills to practice escaping. That way, you'll know just what to do in case of fire. Well, I'm gonna go practice.
Hi, everybody. Have any of you ever found some matches? If you did, I hope you didn't play with them. Did you know that lots of fires are started by kids playing with matches? It's true. And a lot of those fires are ones in which the kids who started it get hurt in some way. Matches aren't toys to play with. They are tools to use with care. Today, we're going to be talking about using matches safely, and I want you all to pay close attention to what my friends have to say. See you later. Bye now. Well, howdy there, all you little wranglers. I have a story to tell you about a young rascal about your age. It's all about playing with matches and how much trouble he got into because of it. Listen here. Once upon a fine day, a young boy went out to play, but then he happened to find a book of matches. He was taking them out and then he'd flick them about and then he'd watch as they burned the grass in patches. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. He was having a real good time and didn't see flames a climbing. Suddenly they were all around him. First he let out a shout and then tried putting might have died if the fireman hadn't found him. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Matches aren't a toy to play with, boy. Just listen when I say, if you find them, you should give them to someone who's grown right away. Now I'm happy to say he learned his lesson that day and quit his messing with matches then forever. Cause that youngin' was me, and now I know you'll agree when I say playing with matches isn't clever. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Matches aren't a toy to play with, boy. Just listen when I say, if you find them, you should give them to someone who's grown right away. Now I'm happy to say I learned my lesson that day and quit my playing with matches then forever. Yes, that youngin' was me, and now I know you'll agree when I say playing with matches isn't clever. Never play with matches. When you play with fire, you get burned. You get burned. Don't play with matches. Don't play with matches. Don't play with matches. I hope you all learned a lesson from that story. I know I did. You all be good, and remember, don't play with matches. Adios.
All right, all right, all right. How are my friends, the puppets, everyone? All right, I got one more friend. Does anyone know who it's gonna be? All right, can you guys help me call on Sparky? All right, you gotta do one thing for me though before we get to that. Everyone's gotta get on their feet. Get on your feet, we're gonna do some dancing. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and everyone's gonna yell Sparky. Can we handle that? 3, 2, 1.
And everybody having a ball until the fellas started in calling, and the girls respond to the call. I hear a poor boy shout out, who let the dogs out? 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 I see the young people had a push Billy Bongers get out. Get back, Scruffy, get back, you flea infested mongrel. I tell myself I'm man, no get angry. Two Eddie girls calling them K9. Hey, they tell me, hey man, start up the party. You put a woman in front and a man behind. I hear a woman shout out, who let the dogs out? 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 My doggy is cutting if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it. My doggy is cutting if he don't have a bone. Oh, doggy, hold your bone. Oh, doggy, hold it.
Can we all say bye to Sparky? All right, we gotta use our listening ears for one more minute. Per Mr. Caswell, everyone sit. He's kind of bossy. All right, what everyone think of my friend Sparky? Was he kind of cool? All right, give me one more minute of your time, but I need your listening ears, everyone. So did we learn anything today? All right, I got one thing to ask of the teachers. If we get a chance today, can we draw up a fire drill plan for home? If we get the time. And from you guys, can we do a fire drill tonight at home? First thing you tell your parents when you walk through the door, we're doing a fire drill today. Can we do that? All right. On behalf of the Utica Fire Department, thank you everyone for having us, and enjoy the rest of your day. There's some cardboard cutouts in the back for some pictures. We'll leave the board up for some class pictures. Have a good day, everyone.